Hi, readers. It's so good to see you. And as promised, I have one of our symbols for you to try to get your brain going for today. Oh, I love this one. Superman, that's right. How many of you like to watch different superhero movies and shows? I'm recently learning about them and getting into them. So if you have any suggestions for me, that would be fantastic. Thank you. All right. Now, let's see our favorite letters this week. Repeat after me. G game G, G, J when E, I, or Y comes after. C, K, C, S when E, I, or Y comes after. Great job. Okay, and let's come on over and look at some vowel teams today. Let's actually start by reviewing all of these glued sounds and their exceptions. So we have IVE, give, iv. STLE, castle, soul. TION, vacation, shun. And SION, mansion, shun. And SION, television, jeune. Great. Okay, and let's pick a couple sound-alikes to review as well. Okay, it's been a little while. I hope you remember them. What does this say? Break. And which kind of break is this? Yeah, when you need to take a break. What's this word? Lead. Can you use it in a sentence? And how about this lead? Which one is something that the band instructor led everyone else? Do you remember? Okay. How about this break? Can you use it in a sentence? This has to do with your car's brakes. That's right. Okay. So today we are going to be kind of playing a game as best we can over this setting of you watching the videos. So I need you to get your whiteboard out and your marker, and we're going to kind of play around with some words. So I have this list over here, and I'll bring you a little bit closer. We'll start by reading them. So read it once with me, and then I want you to read it on your own. Now, you might be thinking, oh, there's a whole bunch of C's and G's. Just take a quick look. What do you notice about all these words? What comes after the C and G in all of them? Is it E, I, and Y, or is it an A or U? They all have A or U, so that means it'll make the hard sound, okay? Here we go. Stay with me. And these are fake words. If I didn't say that, they're just nonsense words. So it really makes you look and think about the reading. Capel, cosh, culp, carm, corth, curs, gade, goot, gersh, garst, gorb, goal. Now you read them all. Go ahead. How'd you do? Good. So here's where the game comes in. You are going to pick a word. So I'll demonstrate. Maybe the first word I'm going to pick is kosh. And you're going to write it on your whiteboard. Go ahead, do it with me now for practice. So I am going to go ahead and copy down kosh. And now you have to replace the vowel that comes after the C or that comes after the G with either an E or an I. So I think I'm just going to go with an I. So you have to literally replace it right down in the next line and then read this word. So now that it's an E or an I, the sound of the C or G will change. So this word says fish, kosh, sish. Okay? So you can go ahead and pause the screen here. And I want you to do this with 2 words that have a C and 2 words that have a G. So you'll pick a word, copy it down, replace it with an E or an I, and practice reading it. This is Honor System, and it's a break from just listening to me talk. So make sure you go ahead and do this. Pause the screen here. You need to do 2 C's and 2 G's. Go ahead. Okay, if you're back, that means you did it, which is fantastic. You can erase your whiteboard. And we have a little bit of time left to do a little bit of dictation. You know what? It calls for it to be on paper, but I'm going to let you choose. I have my whiteboard out, so I'm going to stick with whiteboard if you want to do the same. If you prefer to switch it over to paper, that's cool too. Okay. The trick is for today, I'm not going to show you each one as we go. We're going to do the whole thing, and then you're going to compare all of your answers. Okay? So if you're doing a whiteboard, let's set it up like this. We will do 3 sounds, and then we'll do 4 words, and then I'll show it to you to check, and then we'll end with a sentence. Okay, so either set up your whiteboard like this or use paper. All right, are you ready to rock and roll? Okay, let's do it. For number 1, write the sounds that say ch. For number 2, write the sounds that say s. Number 3, write all the ways to do ch. It's a little tight on the whiteboard. Okay, so number 1 was ch, number 2 was s, and number 3 was j. Right, let's go down to our numbers and do some words now. So for number 1, I'd like you to do the word lace. She has lace on her Valentine. Lace. And mark the sound of the S. Number 2, stage. I am scared to go up on stage. Number 3, face. Make sure you're marking the sound, And number 4, last word, let's go with Grace. As a girl's name, Grace. So make sure you have an uppercase. Okay, pause if you need more time. You should have lace, stage, face, grace. I'm going to put the answers up and you can check them all over and fix whatever you need to fix. So here's our sounds, our sounds, and our j sounds. And then I marked in my words all of my s and j. So please pause and take all the time you need to fix these. And after you've done that, if you're using a whiteboard like I am, erase. If you're using paper, that's fine. You don't need to erase. We're going to get ready now to do a sentence. We'll do one sentence, show it, and then we'll do the other one. So we'll do 2 today. Okay, repeat after me. This is not a cinch. It's a struggle. This is not a cinch. It's a struggle. Cinch. Okay, pause here to finish your sentence. Okay, make sure you have a comma in your sentence. Listen to where I pause when I read it, and when you pause, you need to put a comma. This is not a cinch. It's a struggle. So I paused after the word cinch. And then also notice it's. Make sure you have the right it's. It represents it is a struggle. So that's why I have the apostrophe. check all of your spellings. Struggle should have 2 G's. It's a consonant LE in the second suffix, in the second syllable. All right, and when you're all done, you can erase. And we'll do our very last work together today. Another sentence. Repeat after me. My pencil wasn't in my desk yesterday. My pencil wasn't in my desk yesterday. Okay, pause to finish the sentence. If you're back, check that you have all the words. My pencil wasn't in my desk yesterday. Okay, wasn't. You should have a contraction. Make sure you have the apostrophe. And here you go, my friends. Here's your sentence to check and fix. Once you have finished fixing up any mistakes, you can erase your whiteboard and you're all set for today. Great job.